Okay, so journal entry number, I don't know. But this today is Friday. The markets are closed, but this video is from yesterday's Power Hour Nasdaq short on an end of day divergence setup. That's pretty nice. Um, happy, happy. Super fast trade. Yeah. So I'm gonna share my screen. No stock. So again, micro cues. And all right, here we go. Um, here I was setting up, boxing my trade. I was ready for that possible entry. There we go. I already boxed my trade there. I was looking at the 100 tick chart, always the 100 tick chart at the power hour. I don't know why this keeps pausing on me. So, yeah, a couple of things. Let's go through this trade. Oh boy. Why did I take it? Why? So everything was looking very good. Now, this is the 15-minute chart. No, I mean, a 15-minute chart and a 100 tick chart. It's not the same. But this was a very clear end of day divergence here. Very clear end of day divergence on a very tight range, if I may add. So, on the power hour trades, I'm never going to look for a full move towards the bottom of the range. In this case, I could have the bottom of the range for this. Actually, I did. I don't remember. So let's review this trade. But I think that I am looking for divergence. Well, of course, I'm looking for my divergence trade. Now let's push and play. I was already boxing this trade, as you can see here on my risk parameters here on Ninja. So I was already boxing this trade. Let's see. I don't really remember how I entered. Normally I enter this on a stop order. Let's see. All right. All right. I'm gonna fast forward this because I don't want to watch tick by tick. There we go. So stop order there. Uh-huh. Um, for I think it's too small of a position for an end of day trade for any trade actually. Remember, I mean, I can't see it, but this is just a $19 um risk per contract, always 1 to 1 on my risk parameters. So this is what I mean. I should have taken at least 8 micros here. I think I on my top one funded, I took 5. I don't know why. That was a mistake. So first flag, I should have been bigger. Just because it's a power hour end of day play, that doesn't mean I should go with such a small risk. Because if I am just risking 19 bucks, or let's call it 20 bucks per contract, that's an $80 risk on the account. I mean, if I'm not risking at least my half of my average risk, I shouldn't be taking a trade. But let's move on. I mean, that's a small flag. I'm gonna fast forward. So yeah, um, my OCO is active. I don't think my OCO is active only here on the ES. But let's see what I do. I'm gonna fast forward this. So I think here's where I get filled. I get filled. So a couple of things. Now that I got filled setup wise, yeah, I mean the setup was great. So why did I take the setup on the Nasdaq and not the S&P 500? Well, that's pretty easy. I mean, I know that. Just um, you know, of course that I'm always even if I'm trading the end of day divergence, I'm always going to look for that price failure. And yeah, I mean the S&P 500 did price fail, but as you can see, uh, the risk would have been a lot greater. And this is the 15-second chart. I should be looking at the 100 tick chart, but I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. So, yeah, great setup. Most people would have taken this on the E-mini S&P. Well, this is not the E-mini, it's the micro. On the ES. But not me. You know what? I don't really care about who is the divergent market or who is the leading market. But I most curious about the cleanest setup. So that's why I always look at both markets. Normally 80% of my trades are on the S&P 500, but when the cleanest is on the Nasdaq, I'll take on the Nasdaq. Actually, on the power hour, most of my trades are on the Nasdaq. Well, anyways, let's move on. When I fast forward, I think I just activated my OCO. Yeah, OCO is active, so that's good. OCO is active, so that's good. I mean, so far so good. So far so good with that trade. Good stop order. Yeah, and yes, the bottom of the range. That's a clean setup. That's a beautiful setup. I mean, there's no reason to put my stop losses. I'm sorry, my limit orders here at a 1-to-1, maybe at 922. I can't even read this number, but maybe a little higher. I think I moved them higher. I would love, I mean, I'm good with the 101, but when it comes to um, price failures and divergence rates. I always want to get filled, so I would move that to that level. I think I did. I don't remember. Let's see. I'm gonna fast forward that. So nothing to do here other than wait. Now I'll move to the 1 minute chart. Oh yeah, massive divergence and yeah, I don't know if we can see it here on the 1 minute. Yes, we can see it on the one. I mean, this is a 15-second chart. Excellent. So there's no divergence here between this high and this high. I reckon this high is around 250. So that's this high on the on the S&P. So there's no immediate divergence, but the divergent market or the 15-minute divergence is what precedes everything within the internal moves. So even though there was no divergence, I consider this a divergent market, right? If the S&P 500 and Nasdaq would have diverged here, that would be even better. But I mean, this is as clean as a setup that I'm gonna get. So there we go. Price starts to move in my favor. Oh, there you go. So I put on the divergence on these two markets, and now why did I move my stop loss to break even here? Only, oh, I took profits. Yeah, that was a mistake. Shit. That was a big mistake, taking profits too early. Why? That's emotional trading. So I was up 50, 54 bucks. Yeah, that's emotional trading. That's a big no. Another flag. Hmm. I need to flag this. Emotional trading. I took stuff. I mean, I took to. I mean, I didn't even take a 1-to-1 on these partials. That's so bad. It's just so bad. That's oh so bad. Now back to the 100 tick chart, and my stops are at break even. And um, I mean, if I'm gonna take partials in the middle of no, well, I think I'm okay. Now that I'm looking at that 100 tick chart, I think I'm okay with these partials. Yeah, I'm fine with these partials. I just should have been. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, I'm fine with these partials. I'm not gonna flag this emotional because yeah, this was the next structure low. This is planned. This is part of my trading plan. Now let's see about that last contract. I think I got it at a 1-to-1. Um, yeah, I got out there at a 1-to-1. I guess it's fine for an end of day trade, but what I am going to flag is this. All right, what I'm going to flag is this. Uh, yeah, this is what I need to flag. I mean, I was writing my last contract, right? So I should have just moved my stop losses to about this highs and just let my targets hit. Now, eventually, price moved all the way to the 50-minute lows, but that's not part of my plan. I don't give a shit about that. But if that was my target, I just should have trailed my stops. And on a break of these lows, I should have traded aggressively. Yeah, that's a flag that I'm willing to accept. I mean, two flags, so size, don't be a bitch, and trail stops on the last contract. Yeah, I mean, and this partials here was good. That was perfect. I'm gonna take whatever the market's willing to give me. So that's part of my plan. Doesn't matter if I don't get a 1-to-1 on my first targets. It's fine. I don't focus on R multiples, so that's cool.